Hello student, good morning. Today we are going to see the next topic under sociology of India. We already seen about Sanskritization and Westernization. Today we are going to focus in this topic modernization. It is nothing but the same concept that we had seen in last two classes. The term modernization does not denote any philosophy or movement, but it only symbolizes a process of change. In fact, modernization is understood as a process which indicates the adoption of the modern way of life and values. The term was used previously to refer only the change in economy and its related effect on social values and practices. But today, the term modernization is understood as attempt on the part of the people, particularly those who are custom bound, come out to adapt themselves to the present time condition and their styles and raised in general. It indicates changing peoples and their speaking style, taste, choices, preferences, ideas, values, and even recreational facilities and so on. It is described as social change involving the elements of science and technology. The term modernization is nothing but, in simple words, it is nothing but a kind of change that is being occurred in a particular society with the influence of modern people or a modern thing. It indicates the people's change in the speaking style, their taste, their preferences, ideas, values, and even though recreational facilities. This recreation facilities is nothing but a joyful thing, that the fun activities that we have been doing. Even in that also the changes will be occurred due to the modernization. This modernization, it is not new to our society. It is prevailing from our ancient time or a period. This modernization, or it is otherwise known as a social change. In definition, there is an author called Daniel Lerner. He mentioned that modernization is the current term. It is the current term of an old process of social change, whereby less developed society acquire the characteristics common to more developed society. What the author is saying is, modernization is not the new to our society, it is the old process, but the term has been changed to social change to modernization. It is nothing but whereby less developed society started to acquire the characteristics or the features that is common to the developed society. This is known as modernization. There are some of the process of modernization. The key to understand modernization in thinking of it as a set of change that affect the whole society. These changes are many and complex. Each is linked to the other. Moreover, the process is different in each country depending on its history. Modernization involves a transformation of social, political, and economical organization. Students of modernization have identified many dimension changes of this process. The process has its economic, political, educational, technological, military, administrative, culture, and all other phases. The concept has been used in a very diffused manner. Still, some of the patterns that are common to most modern countries have been identified. It involves a change from simple traditional techniques such as hand waving towards the use of scientific knowledge and technology. These things have been denoted as a modernization. Thus, the process of modernization includes in itself the gradual development of a vast new system of social structures and psychological traits. As a society became more productive and prosperous, it also became more complex in social and cultural terms. When the society has become more productive or prosperous, automatically the values and the cultural terms and the social terms of the particular society will be differed from the previous time. That is being denoted as the major process of modernization. There is not yet actually the process of modernization is not being meant in a two lines. The process is a diffused manner. The modernization's process has many dimensions. As we seen above, the sum of the process like economical process, political process, educational process, military process, administrative process, and so on. Like this modernization has many dimensions that is to be focused on. After the process, there are some of the characteristics of modernization. The spirit of modernization is expressed in a different areas such as social organization, cultural, political field, economy, education, etc. Broadly speaking, the process of modernization reveals the following important characteristics. A temple of science, reason and rationalism, secularism, high aspiration and achievement orientation, overall transformation of attitudes, norms and values. These are all some of the important characteristics of modernization. Characteristics in other words, features of modernization. What the characteristics is saying is, when the modernization has been occurred in a particular society, the overall aspiration and the achievement and there will be a lot of transformation in the attitude, norms and values. Not only the norms and values of the particular society will be changed. This modernization is also including the many creative activities such as the changes will be occurred in the functional institution, investment in human resource, a growth oriented economy, a national interest rather than the kin, caste, religion or other languages oriented interested. That is, there will be no kin relationship between the family, the caste system will be eradicated, the religion system. These things will be gradually changed due to the modernization. Think that if the modernization is not been occurred in a society, what all will be happen? What the things would have been happened? If you see that due to modernization only, the Varna system and the ashrama system has been gradually minimized due to the modernization. Even though in our present society, if we have been talking about the caste system, we used to say that, hey, no, we have been living in a modern society, man. Why you have been talking like this? So that system, the modern system, is being denoted as a modernization. Due to the modernization, in this theory also we have been noting that an open society and a mobile person. This modern society has made a individual into a mobile person, and we have been living in a open society. Our kin system has been changed, our caste system has been changed, our religion has been changed, our language oriented interest is also been varied. That is what the modernization characteristics. Some of the measures that has been carried out in the modernization. Modernization has been referred to as a process whereby the less developed society acquire characteristics common to more developed society. Now, our task is to identify the characteristics that are common to more developed society. That is to be identify the criteria of modernity. Sociologists have not yet found out an efficient method of measuring modernization because there is no consensus among them regarding the criteria of modernity. Still, there has been some broad agreement among scholars on certain key points concerning modernization. Some of the measures has been defined by the author of Rustow and Ward in 1964. There have been mentioned some measures of modernization. Industrialization of economy and adopting a scientific technology in industry, agriculture to make them highly productive. This is the first measure, that is industrialization of economy and adopting a scientific technology in industry, agriculture to make them highly productive. This is not protective, this is productive, production method. Okay. Industrialization of economy and adopting. In industrialization, adaptation of modernization only, we can able to get a high level of production. Think that still we have been using not the modern technology in our agriculture or any industrial sector. We can't able to distribute the production, distribute the product according to the needs. So to satisfy, to create more production, a modern technology or a specific technology or any scientific technology is needed in a particular industry or a agriculture sector. This is the first criteria of modernity or a measures in modernization. Secondly, a remarkable increase in geographic and a social mobility, which includes occupational mobility. And thirdly, a spread of scientific and technical education. And fourth one, an increase in material standard of living. What these three things is saying is nothing but there should be increase in geographical and social mobility, which includes the occupational mobility also, and the spread of scientific and technical education should be there. An increase in material standard of living. There should be an increase in material standard of living. High proportion of working employed in secondary and tertiary rather than primary production. That is manufacturing and service as opposed to agriculture and fishing. That is the main thing. And the last one is high expectancy of life at birth. These are all some of the characteristics of modernization. According to this, the modern person is an urban literate who participates fully in the public forum or market or place or the political arena. While discussion about modernization, we can able to know that nowadays the modern person typology or his characteristics is more enough for the person who have been living in this society. Some of the causes of modernization. Modernization is not caused by any single factor. It is the net result of a number of factors. Author Myron Werner speaks of 5 main instruments which made modernization possible. First thing is education, and second mass communication, and third ideology based on nationalism, and charismatic leadership and coercive governmental authority. These are the areas which is been a causing agent of modernization. Firstly, education. Education, that too higher education pertaining to the fields of science and technology, that provides the basic of modernization. Education involves a sense of national loyalty and creates skills and attitudes for the technological innovation. University education may increase the number of students with degrees or without an increase, but there is no increase in the number of people with modern skills and attitudes. This we cannot underscore the importance of education in national development. The modernization to be associated with modernization, national development depends upon a change in knowledge, what people know, skills, what people can be do, that is attitudes, what people can aspire and hope to get. This is the reason why in recent decades education including mass communication is given utmost importance. Second thing is mass communication. The process of modernization on the phenomenon of mass communication, the development of its, that is mass communication includes the newspapers, periodicals, magazines, TV, radio, telephone, computer, email, so on. is an important means of spreading modern ideas at a faster rate. The function of mass media is to open up to the large masses in society new information, new thought, new attitude, and new aspiration which lead them to a new achievement. The mass media is the device that can spread the knowledge and attitudes quickly and widely. The only danger with the mass media is if these are controlled by the government, they will spread only one-sided view that suits their political ideology. But in democracies, however, the press is often given sufficient independence to express its view. That is what the modern communication or a mass communication is saying of. Ideology based on nationalism. The third cause. Nationalism and democracy are very much linked with modernization. Nationalism is connected with national awareness and political consciousness. As far as the West is concerned, the democratic system came to be strengthened along with the development of nationalism. The nationalistic ideologies serve as a unifying influence in bridging social cleavages within plural society. They also help the political elite in changing the behavior of masses of people. The mass media plays a vital role in democratic society to spread modern views, ideas, values, etc. By persuading the masses, but it is argued that even though the political elite have modern ideology, their mere possession of it does not guarantee any development from the modern perspective. That is the ideology based on nationalism. And the fourth one that is being denoted in the modernization cause is charismatic leadership. A leader is in a better position to impress upon the people to adopt modern belief, values, practices, and behavioral patterns. But the danger involved here is that this popular leader may take the advantage of his position and to use modern values and ideas for his own professional glorification rather than the national development. These are all the causes that can be happened due to the modernization. And the last one is governmental authority. Coercive governmental authority. A strong and stable government may adopt several measures to compel people to accept the model values and ways of life. It may also bring other governments and people to follow the same. This is what the governmental authority is saying on modernization. And lastly, we are going to see what are all the problems of modernization. Here, some of the problems have been mentioned. Modernization demands that society must change in all ways at once, but such a regular and coordinated pattern of growth cannot be planned and materialized. Some amount of social unrest is being found there. Example, mass media and the employment opportunity. Discrepancy between the mass media and employment opportunity is been there. So this is what is been saying from the first point. This is what is mentioned as a first problem due to modernization. Secondly, during the period of modernization, structural changes mostly remain uneven. Here, from this point, from this, what this problem is saying of is, industries may be modernized, but religion system like family system remains conservative. The industries, the modernization can able to change the religion system. Cannot be able to change the religion system or the family system. It can able to change the people living condition or the industries condition. But this modernization cannot able to change the religious system, family system, etc. These things will remain conservative. And the third point is, modernization of social and economical institution may create conflicts with the traditional way of life. For example, a trained MBBS doctor may pose a threat to the traditional medical practitioner. This is what the problem that is being saying in this point. The social and economical institution may create conflicts with the traditional way of life. As if we see, the best example is, if a person has been studied for a MBBS in a particular village, he has been practicing the same profession in that village, means automatically he is creating a threat to the traditional medicine practitioner who have been there in that particular village. And the fourth point is, another problem is that most often roles adopted by the people are modern, but their values continue to be traditional. A very good example for this problem is a new kind of business or industry established in a shop, established in a particular place. For example, think that a separate shop is being opening. Inaugurated as per the dictates has been followed traditionally. That is what the main thing. Whatever the things have been changed, if a shop has been opened in our modern society also, we used to do mantras or some kind of prayers. That is what, those things have been followed from our ancient time. But even though in our modern society we still carry out those traditional activities or dictates with our culture, that is being denoted in the modernization problem. And the last one, yet another problem is there, is lack of cooperation among agencies with modernized and among those institutions and system which are already modernized. This may be more or less like problem of this is a kind of cultural lag. The cooperation between the agencies with modernized institution is being varied. For example, particular institution or a agency has been using a very old system. But in this modern society, a modern people have been updated to utilizing the format or a method. So if that individual of whereas if that particular person is being keep on using the same system, means there will be automatically a lag, a communication lag will be built up. That is what is been saying in this point. So with that, I like to conclude the topic modernization. We have been seen the problems of modernization and definition, and what is meaning of modernization, and what are all the causes for modernization, and the measures that is being denoted by the author for modernization.